Like we are live. Let's see if this works. Just getting myself finally organized, so give me one more moment here. But yeah, good morning. Welcome to Dalat, Vietnam. I got here yesterday, right just after 6 p.m. So it's nice. So far, so good. I'm just in the lobby of my hotel here, so let's get going. Let's go take a walk. I need coffee. I don't know about you guys, but it's one of those mornings already. And looks like it's raining. I need to find an umbrella today. And probably not wear glasses. This could be a quick stream if it rains, because I only brought this camera today. So it does not necessarily enjoy the weather. But yeah, I am gonna wait for the truck to get through. Okay, I guess that was that. Just gonna log in to my chat, so give me a second here. Looks like we're good.
Book early, save more, go on the most romantic trips on a budget.
Okay, let's skip that. Okay, we're good there. Perfect. Oh, I see there's already a comment. So, Vietnam Steve. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Yeah, Hello. Okay, this is interesting. This was not here yesterday. This market. Nice little market. Nice and local. So, yeah, I got in last night, and they have a night market that they run on the weekends here. That was quite fun. I went and enjoyed that last night. But all this stuff was closed yesterday, or last night when I came through. So I thought it was just a sleepy little street. How wrong I was. But yeah, the night market was a lot of fun. It is way colder here than in Saigon. I think the high right now is 21. I got down to 18 overnight, so it was nice and chilly. And there is a constant drizzle. This is going to be problematic for this camera. We may have to end this really quickly. I don't want to chance this camera getting wet. What I will do is see about getting coffee and then sitting down, having coffee and chat with you guys, and then start my adventure looking for an umbrella. That should not be difficult here. I saw a bunch on sale last night. Yeah, look at this view here. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but that is quite the hill. And the reason I'm getting soaked is I think I'm in a cloud. We are a fairly high elevation here. Okay. Oof, yeah, this is damp. Damp. Oh, Vietnam Steve, yeah. I loved the Vietnamese coffee the moment I got here. Funny enough is the brand of instant coffee I've been using back home in Siem Reap is Vietnamese. So first time I had a Cafe Den, I was like, it tastes really familiar. There was a good reason for it. Wow. This is just getting worse. Okay. Now, there was a coffee shop up here that I used last night. I'd like to use again. This is getting bad. This is actually turning into rain. Not what I need for a live stream. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I can wipe this off. Give me a second here. I said, the last thing I need is to damage this camera by doing a live stream when I shouldn't be. So. Oh. Sorry there. Let me put the lens off. I've got just an eyeglass cloth that I'm just using to wipe down, so bear with me for a moment here. Now, there's a little shop here. Let me see if they have a little umbrella. Hello. Umbrella?
Umbrella, yes.
Oh, okay. Let's see what we got here.
Lấy là cái máy. What umbrella do you want?
Small?
You want the small one?
Yeah.
Affordable?
Portable, yes, if you have. Ah,
You want the good one or something?
Cheap?
Cheaper.
look at
One
this.
is, it's rather small.
Okay,
Not
small.
very, not
Perfect.
Very,
I don't need
strong.
big. It's just something cover me, mostly for my camera.
You want
How much?
75,000.
75,000? Perfect. I could. All right, come in. Sorry.
I want to check it.
Sure, please. Yeah.
Where are you from?
Canada.
Canada. Where do you live, Canada?
I lived in New Brunswick, which is the East Coast.
East Coast.
Yeah, I lived in Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver.
Oh,
I've lived all over, so all the big cities I've
I
been.
have a daughter who now live in
Okay.
Toronto.
Toronto's very popular. Oh, cute.
The first time, so it's
Yeah.
a little difficult. It's okay for you?
Yeah.
Rather small.
That's okay.
You can fold it like this.
It's a
If you
little.
want to fold, just put there's
There? Okay.
like this.
Perfect.
And when you want to slide it, just
And click. Okay.
fold
Perfect.
it.
I can make this work. Thank you. And then here, I'll get the sleeve.
So it's the first time. It's now it's a little difficult to.
Oh yeah.
to
No,
fold it.
I'm gonna wear it. So I will use it outside. So just want to make sure I had the cover. Thank you.
125.
Perfect. Akun. Oh, sorry, Kamun. I've been in Cambodia for the last 6 months, so Akun is thank you. And I've been saying it so long, and I okay, I got to say the right one. I never get it right. Thank you. Kamun. Okay, there we go. So now I have umbrella. That should help. You guys are gonna have to check this out. Look at that. I got penguins and polar bears. That's not the most Canadian thing I've ever seen. Okay. That'll help. If it just gets the rain off the camera, I'm happy. For 75,000 dong, which is $3. Give me a break. And he was worried that it was too small. I'm like, I really don't need one. I use my hat. If you give me a small one that I could put over my camera, I would have been just as happy. But this makes chat next to impossible. Actually impossible. Even worse, coffee. How am I going to have coffee? It's too many things. What we'll do is we will walk over to the coffee shop, sit down for a minute and have coffee, and then continue on and catch up with chat. So, at least you know that these live adventures are not scripted. Oh man. People are looking at me because I've got a child's umbrella. But ask me if I care. Never do. Coffee was up here. Don't remember. I think it was right up here. Yes. 123 coffee, I think it was. There we go. Hello. Can I do the Cafe Denda hot? Yes.
You want size, medium size?
Medium, the bigger, yeah.
Drink 3,000. You want to take away right here?
You have seat. Oh, sorry. You have seating inside? Okay. Yeah, I'll do it inside. Okay. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. I'll wait here while they make my coffee. Whew. Okay. See what we got going on here. Okay. Roy. Hotels should provide umbrellas. They do have them. I just didn't grab one. I just like having my own. You're going to Dalat in April to get away from Songkran in Thailand. Yeah, I can understand that 100%. I have friends that were at the Songkran that, I mean, once, I think you could do it like once or twice and you're fine, but I just, no thanks. Not my thing. There we go.
Do you have English?
Okay.
Which one is good?
Yeah, even the one in Cambodia in Siem Reap was 4 days this year past, and I'm not doing that again. I think I've just gotten too old to deal with parties like of that level. Even though it was like, you know, it wasn't like a drinking thing. It wasn't like there was no, there was no drama, nothing associated with it. Just getting wet, but it was just so exhausting personally for me. So I'm more than happy to not. But so far, first impressions of Dalat are good. I'm liking it here a lot. I've been really enjoying. I haven't even been here 24 hours yet. I got in last night, like I said, and I found very few tourists, which is nice. So I mean, there are tourists, but not Western tourists. Hello.
Ice cream. Okay, one of this. Two of this and one of this. Two and one.
Here. A lot of people coming out. I'm assuming that this is a tour of some kind, so I'll show you guys here. There's a bus. Little folks. Thank you. Come in. Coffee has been gotten. Okay. Let's go and sit down. This could be sufficient. Okay. Get out of people's way here. You guys are going to get jostled around, so my apologies. We should be good. Do I have face tracking on? Yeah, it's on. I can see it. Okay, let me try to put this away. I have a feeling that this is not going to be the easiest of umbrellas to put back into its thing, which is fine. Aha. Even if I can keep it like this, I'll be happy, but let's see. I have little to no faith. Okay. And I don't even know why I'm doing it, but I am, because I'll be just unwrapping it here in a few minutes after I get out of here. But hey, why? We're good. Oh my. Okay, there we go. That's actually pretty easy. Not the easiest thing I've ever done in my life, but much less difficult than expected. It should be nice and tight for the travel. Right. I have no idea if I paid a good price for it. Don't care. $3 in a minute. It's fine. Coffee. Perfect. Here we go. Okay. Now let's get into chat. If there's anybody chatting. Oh, yes. Okay. Bear with me for a second while I catch up to you guys, so my apologies. Let me put on my glasses because squinting is not as appealing as I think it is. Put my sunglasses away. And where did that go? My rag, my cleaning cloth. I'll get organized one of these days, I swear. Sorry for the late start, but like I said, yesterday was a travel day, so we are less than great. The Moorish drummer, great to see you, Sean. I love Vietnam. I wish I could visit one day. You should. I'm very happy that I was able to. That I got here finally. I wanted to come here for years. The Maven. Hello, Maven. I'm looking forward to trivia happening again. Gee, how much was the coffee price? So I got a medium black coffee, a little bit of sugar, was 20,000, which is 80 cents, I think. Vietnam Steve, I think Dalat will be more my jam. So far, yeah. I'm digging it a lot. It's still busy, but calmer version. Oh man, the rain is just coming down now. This is great. Roy, how was the bus journey? Bus was great. It was. I just went to one of those street vendors in Ho Chi Minh City. I kept on asking a bunch of them how much. And it was quoted like 400 from a bunch. And this one lady quoted me 340. And so I was like, and the other ones that were like more expensive were like busier places, you know, that they have a lot of business. And she had a small little shop just in the middle of the, you know, between a bunch of stuff. And she was really nice. She took time with me, and I asked about like some other stuff that I was looking at there. And she was very thorough. So I was like, yeah, I'll buy a ticket for her. So I paid 340,000 dong, which with conversion, I think it was $14 and change to US. My coffee's getting cold. I know I talk too much. I can't help myself, but it's good. It's in a cup. It's fine. So anyway, I left to meet them at the travel agency. I had to be there for 9:45. I got there at 9:30 because I'm early. She then walked us down the street to the bus company, got us our tickets told me what to expect. Like there was a bus number on the ticket. She basically walked me through what the process was going to be for the day. So from there, a shuttle bus came to pick us up to take us to the bus terminal, which I thought was going to be in Ho Chi Minh City. It was way the fuck out. It was like almost a 40-minute drive. Like it was like the next town between Ho Chi Minh City and Dalat. It was like across the bridge and over. And I'm like, I was like, am I on a shuttle bus the whole way? But we got into the nice bus. And then when I got my ticket, she asked me if I wanted low or high. And in Ho Chi Minh City, I'd seen a whole bunch of double-decker buses. So my brain was thinking, ooh, double-decker bus to Dalat. And, no, it was a sleeper bus. So you had bunks below and bunk on the top. But it wasn't like the sleeper buses that I've had where it's just like a mattress. This was actually like a chair that was leaned back. And you could adjust it, bring it up a little bit. But I basically was laid down for the whole trip. A couple of stops. There was one lunch stop, one pee break, and then 2 little stops where they dropped off people along the way. And we got in. So we left. I left Ho Chi Minh City at 10 a.m. The bus left at 11:05, and I was here by 6:20. And then from the bus station here, which was about 3 kilometers away from where I'm staying, which I thought I was going to walk it, she said to just show my ticket at the terminal, and they have a shuttle there. I was like, okay. I didn't think it was going to be right. So I got off the bus, and it said free shuttle. And I was like, dear God. So I showed my ticket, showed them where my hotel was, and then I got dropped off. And I didn't get dropped off right in front of the hotel because, as you saw, if you saw me coming in, it's like a little, like a winding laneway. And to get down there and turn around a little shuttle bus would have been problematic. So he pulled down to the end of this street and then let me off. So it was like a minute walk. But yeah. What was the price of the hotel in Saigon? So I had 2. The first one was a capsule hotel, was $10 Canadian, so $7. And then the one that I stayed in for 8 days was 11 Canadian. So again, $7 or $8. So nothing was terribly expensive there. I enjoyed it. Saigon was fun. I enjoyed Saigon. Yeah, free shuttle to the hotel. Exactly. And that's the other thing too, is like, it was the least expensive option that I found and the most thorough. So again, sometimes just by going to a small local company, that you get that extra touch of customer service. I will always pay extra for that extra touch. What I find here a lot of times is you get that for free. And so like the places that are catered more to the tourists, you end up paying more money for them. And I found somebody that was more local. I was the only Westerner on the bus. There was no English at all yesterday. I didn't hear one word until I got into Dalat. And even here, only when I'm getting food. Again, I haven't seen but 3 people that look similar to me, so which is nice. So I feel like I'm on a tourist. Roy, how long do I plan to stay? In Dalat, I'm here for 4 nights. In Vietnam, I'm here till the middle of August. I'm just playing it by ear. I have this leg booked out. I'm going to wander around today and decide if I'm going to spend a couple more days in Dalat or if I will wander off. Nha Trang is next. It may just be like an overnight or 2 days, and then up to Da Nang. And it's funny is that Da Nang is like, I'm fairly south. Even in Dalat, we're still fairly south on the map. But when it comes to Cambodia, Da Nang is closer to Siem Reap. And like, I'm still going to be further north than Siem Reap, but it's like closer than I am. So in order to leave Vietnam, I have to travel south for hours. and then go north again. But I'm going to go to Phnom Penh first before I go back. Yeah, cat out of the bag. I'm going to be looking at apartments in Phnom Penh. So I'm going to look to stay there for a while. I love Siem Reap, but I just need to change the scenery. I've had a few issues in Siem Reap that I haven't discussed publicly, so and I won't. But Maven, I understand your confusion. I have the same. Dalat is in the mountains. We are very much in the mountains. So my hotel, which is great, it's so much fun. I'm paying $15 Canadian for the one here. But when I checked in last night, it gives me the key, takes me to the elevator, which I'm ecstatic. I have an elevator. I was on the 5th floor in Saigon. That wasn't 5 floors. It was a set of stairs to a half one, a set of stairs to another half one, and these are full. It's like you're going. It's a spiral staircase, so you're doing a full half loop, which is not just a few steps. It was brutal. So yeah, no elevator in Ho Chi Minh City, and I walk that all the time. But here, there's an elevator, so I'm excited. So he says, pushes B2. So I'm thinking, okay, they number the floors differently. And then I realized when I'm looking in the elevator, I'm going down. So I get sent down 2 flights. I'm like, oh great, I'm in the basement. No, I have a window, just to give you a view. So that is the view from my hotel room in the basement. Yeah, get that. It's amazing. The Moorshummer, which is my favorite city so far? That is so hard. I like each one of the ones that I visited for different reasons. Siem Reap, I've spent the most time there. So, I guess my comfort level there registers high. I loved Phnom Penh. Did not enjoy Siem Reap. But if you're asking about Vietnam, Dalat wins over Hanoi. Sorry, Ho Chi Minh City. My brain I'm frazzled. Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon is great. It's a bustling, busy city. And I think 4 or 5 days would have been fine there, not 10. I overstayed my welcome personally. And yeah. In Canada, can you retire at minimum age of 62 and a half years like America? I can retire in Canada at 60. So I've got 4 years and 2 days. Yeah, my birthday is Tuesday. Ho Chi Minh City has to be favorite, just not livable. And Vietnam Steve, I'm not going to argue that. And I kind of addressed it yesterday when I was leaving in my vlog, is that I spent most of my time in District 1. And I did take a walk out towards the airport. I did the dumb and took a long walk one day, and I walked 20 kilometers in a day after taking a Grab. But I was in the wrong area, so there was no sidewalks. There was no comfortable way to walk, and a lot of Saigon had sidewalks and streets that I could wander around that were lovely. But I picked a couple of areas to go that were not great. District 1 is really nice. But again, like you're dealing with some crowds. The street vendors annoyed the fuck out of me. I don't want to see another shoe shine guy or a sunglass guy again. Great, now my finger's not being legible. They were like non-stop, and it was the same guys, and I saw them every day, and they would see me and they'd smile, and it's like, I'm coming to get you. I'm like, rah. They had the same incessant banter as the tuk-tuk drivers in Siem Reap and Phnom Penh. And it just drives you around the bend after a while, and it's just nonstop. So you just want to get away from it. And that was in essence my biggest problem in Ho Chi Minh City was the constant. Like it was constant where I was. Now when I was leaving, we went to another area that I hadn't been in, and I saw a lot of green, a lot of open spaces, and so I think I would like to, I want to go back to Ho Chi Minh City, but I want to stay in a different area outside of District 1. I did it for convenience, yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. Maven, I've been to Hanoi, Ha Long Bay. It's a great trip. Check the travel vlog place. I absolutely will. And thank you very much for the birthday wishes. Oh my God, Mr. Mohawk Man, sir. Buddy of mine from Florida, now living in Louisiana. God, how long have we known each other now? It's like, what, 15 years? I will say, so far in Dalat, no issues with any of that, like street vendors crap. I am living it and loving it, Mohawk. I'm really digging Vietnam. I wasn't sure what it was going to be like. I've seen vlogs and stuff of people being here. Cambodia has really grown on me. I've really enjoyed my time in Cambodia. It's become a very special place for me. I was even thinking the other night when I was in my hotel before I traveled here, 18, but who's counting? That's exactly it. God damn. Known each other for 18 years. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, before I left Ho Chi Minh City, before coming here, I was thinking, it's like, oh, do I, continue on my trek? I've had a good long stay, should I just go back? And so I was kind of, feeling homesick for Siem Reap. And then I realized, it's like, you're on an adventure, you dumbass. Just shut up. And so I got over it. It was like one of those fleeting moments in my brain. Gee, Sean, when you turn 60 years old, are you going to retire and leave Canada? If so, don't feel bad. Most Americans can't afford to live in America either. I'm going to bust your bubble. I'm not going back. I have no intentions of going back to the West. I came over here on a vacation. I thought 6 months would be my stay. After getting here and realizing how much the way of life in Southeast Asia differs from the West, and how the things that are important here are meaningless in the West. And that would be community, day-to-day living, being kind to others, eating local foods, not having to live paycheck to paycheck like I was. I'm not going back. I don't have any intentions of it. I'm going to find a way to live here full time, and I've got that mindset. And here's the thing: even if I did go back, I'd have to suffer through probably the costs, just basic costs. Going back to Canada, my flight would be around $1,500. I'd have to get an apartment. That would probably cost me close to $3,000 for a first and last deposit. And then I have to try to find work. And majority of the time I'm going to find a job that's going to pay substandard, and it's not worth it. I could effectively get a job remotely here and not have to go back to Canada and just do it, But I'm hopeful that this ends up paying the bills, and so I don't have to worry about a job. But I have my TOEFL and my TESOL. Maven, I just checked and I haven't done a travel vlog to Hanoi. I'll schedule it for Thursday. Well, thank you. I look forward to seeing it. Oh God. Yeah, so I'm no intention of going back. More summer, the best decision you've made, honestly. It's just not worth it being here. Yeah, I just don't. Here's the thing. I was disassociated from everything in Canada. The pandemic hit me hard. Just was not comfortable, not living a good life. And honestly, just the weight loss here. I went back and I watched one of my old vlogs just this morning. I came up on my feed of like, you know, I have 2 accounts. I have my gaming profile, which I use to watch a lot of my videos, and then I have my Frugal Wanderer, which I keep just for travel stuff. Maven, I left America in 2007, no regrets, exactly. I'm just a little late to the game. So anyway, I watched one of my vlogs just this morning, and I didn't see myself, I just heard myself. And I'm just walking in the woods, and I could hear my struggle breathing while walking in the woods, and that was because I was so overweight. Like I was out of breath, and I was like, and I could hear that. And that's like I've lost over 60 pounds here. Like I put on a hoodie yesterday that I used to wear there that was starting to feel tight. Like it was just like constraining me. Even this shirt was tight, like tight against my body, and it's super loose now. So the amount of weight that I've lost here compared to back home, and staying away from a lot of the Western foods and all that, just made my life a lot easier. Mind you, I've been bad on my trip here. Like last night, I went out to the night market, and I ate a bunch of food that, you know, for a video, but I had a fresh yogurt that was amazing. It didn't taste like garbage, it tasted like cream. I had an avocado ice cream, which was like pureed avocado and vanilla ice cream, and I thought it was going to be super sweet. Hardly sweet at all. The only sweet part was like the dried coconut on top, and it's like toasted real coconut. Congrats on the weight right sizing. Yeah, I'm so happy that I fit into my clothes the way that I thought I was. That's the weirdest thing too, is when you have that extra weight, like you just look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, yeah, I look good. And then you see a picture of yourself where you don't have that reverse, you know, where you don't see what you're looking at all the time. Or you see somebody take a picture of you from behind and you see your back, you see the weight on you, and you're like, and yeah, that's eye-opening. That's very eye-opening. Very happy. So when I was in Ho Chi Minh City, my initial intention was to stay 5 days. And then I was going to spend longer here. And then I was in communication with Daryl from Wander Eats, and then Doug from Planet Doug. And they were both coming to Saigon. Even Vietnam Steve was on his way. And I hope you landed finally, Steve. We were supposed to get together with Vietnam Steve, and his flight got delayed, and there were all kinds of problems. And actually, I wonder, Steve, was your flight part of that problem with the that outage? Because I know it hit Australia first, but I don't remember if that was like Sunday or Monday. So, gee, weight loss probably safe if you live from high blood pressure and diabetes. Yeah, yep, that's where you try to lose weight. You eventually landed. Good. I'm glad that you did. I would hate you to think that, you know, here it is a week later, you're still flying around. Rude Potato. My average step count doubles when I'm here in Southeast Asia. It's just more walkable and interesting. Great for the health. Yeah, I feel exactly the same. Mark Smith, hey Sean, sorry to see you giving up on Siem Reap. It's somewhere I was looking to retire, and I was hoping you would explain why you made your decision. I'm not giving up on Siem Reap. So my apologies for not prefacing and clarifying things. So let me just get it all out of the way. So I'm not giving up on Siem Reap. I'm not giving up on Cambodia. I'm not giving up on any of that. What I want to do is a change of scenery. So, like I said, I have a personal issue. One thing that I have to deal with in Siem Reap that has become a problem. That's not the only, like, it's not like, that's why I'm leaving. I'm not running away from Siem Reap. I'm taking a break. I need a breather. So when I was in Phnom Penh, I had a great time. And now I'm here, I'm having a great time. And what I've been realizing is that I need that change of scenery. So what I want to do is, while I'm here, I am filming a ton of videos. So basically what I'm doing is I'm filling up August and September, part of October with videos from this trip. And then I'm taking a break. And what I want to do is I want to just do something different. So a change of scenery. We'll be going to Phnom Penh for a bit. And I had a great time when I was there. I really did. I absolutely loved going there. But I want to also travel a bit more. So most of the places that I want to travel to and from, they're starting to have flights come in and out of Siem Reap. Ooh, you have a room available. I may have to hit you up on this, maybe. We will talk. I'm never minded taking photos if I was heavy. I just figured I would look back as the before picture. I'm not skinny now, but nowhere near obese. I'm comfortable. And that's it. As long as you're comfortable with your weight, that's it. I wasn't. I always was a super skinny kid, always really thin. I got a little bit heavier in my 30s, and I hit over 200 pounds, and I was freaking out, and then I went back down to 170. And then the pandemic, I just ballooned. So, Scarlet Lady, Mr. Mockman, say hi to her for me as well. God's been forever. So yeah, anyway, Siem Reap, I'm not giving up on. I'm not giving up on anything. Like I said, what I just want to do is to, I want to start traveling a bit more. That was the intention for this channel, always. I wanted to set up base. I wanted to have a place that I could call home for a while. And Siem Reap filled that void, absolutely. I was able to settle in and to have a comfortable place to be while I was, I'm just getting to what you're saying there. So I want to get to, I needed, Jesus Christ, I'm just scatterbrained. I'm just looking out at the rain going, how am I going to record today? So, oh God. So anyway, getting to Siem Reap was very important for me because it allowed me to get my visa and get all that settled and to get my head straight. If you haven't been following me for a long time, part of my troubles I was having was my mental health. So I was a mess mentally, physically, emotionally, everything. I was in a bad shape. I grounded myself in Siem Reap. I was able to find balance, and I lost a bunch of weight. I was able to, get in touch spiritually with myself, and a whole bunch of things got changed for the good. So I took a 1 week trip to, well, was it week and a half or whatever it was. I think it was a full week. I hit Siem Reap in Phnom Penh, and I did that as a test to see how well I would do. Because again, I'm just trying to sort myself out. I was just worried that, okay, maybe I'm not ready to travel and do everything yet. So I did that. Then I came back to Siem Reap for a couple of weeks before planning this trip. And then now I'm here and I'm good. So what I want to do is to, find, now that I've found my balance, I can always go back to Siem Reap. So I don't want to anyone to think that I'm giving up on it at all. I just need to continue on, and exploring and living in different parts of Cambodia. And that's the other thing too, is like I've been in Siem Reap for a long time, and I don't want to do a disservice to it. And Phnom Penh is more centrally located for travel, and Kampot is nearby, which is another place that I want to go visit. So what I want to do is to, spend months at a time, in a place. Rusty, Siem Reap is your base, but 6 months a year I spend traveling around and seeing new things. It works nicely. Rusty, that's it. And I think that's kind of what I'm going to be doing, is that what I'd like to do is to have a bunch of travel where I do a bunch of stuff and I go and wander around and I do my traveling and I do my recording, and then I come back and I have a base. And Siem Reap is always going to be that kind of base for me. But right now, the way that I am is like I'm at the end of what I would think would be my 6 months, which is what I just, let's see. End of August is 6 months in Siem Reap. Would that be right? Yeah. So, and I was able to ground myself within 3 or 4 months. 4 months, I would say. Yeah, 4 months. I was able to get myself on track. And so what I want to do with this channel is just to be traveling around and exploring different parts of Southeast Asia and the world, and honestly. So, gee, I respect you so much for your honesty about your mental health. You are a strong person to be able to talk about yourself. Your sharing info can help a lot of people. Thank you, sir. Well, thank you. I don't think enough people talk about this kind of stuff. I think, especially for men, we're told to be stoic. You do have to be strong and all that other bullshit. And to show any failures or any feelings or emotions is something that, like, my generation was kind of told not to do. I've never been that guy. So when my mental health started to suffer, when I realized it, I knew I had to discuss it. I'll broach one other thing, something that, another thing that people don't talk about enough, not just mental health. So before my wife and I, or my ex-wife and I should say, had my son, she was pregnant, and then she miscarried a few months into the pregnancy, and that just devastated me. It devastated her too. And then after that had happened, we thought we were all alone. And then it turns out that it's common that your first pregnancy tends to end that way a lot of times. And I was just like, why the fuck don't people talk about this kind of stuff? I just had a friend that went through it, and I apologized to them for not letting them know when I was discussing, that I didn't feel like I was open enough for them. I didn't know that they were, And I think that's the other thing too, is you don't want to, people don't want to talk about it in the moment when they say that somebody's pregnant. They're like, oh, well, got to be careful. Could happen. Nobody wants that kind of crap. But I think that the discussion about it in advance is something, and that's how I feel with mental health. Nothing should be taboo when it comes to your body and your health, And I just wish that, in school, why don't they teach us a bit more about mental health, or even about our bodies when it comes to reproductive parts? Why do we have to keep all this so fucking secret? I never understood that mentality. How stuff that everybody goes through. It's just, you can't talk about sex, you can't talk about reproduction, you can't talk about your feelings. Like, why? Why can't we do any of that? It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. I've been trying to, be more open with my son about some of the stuff too. Like when he was growing up, I was telling him stuff, but it's like, I knew that his brain fired similar to mine. I could see that. So I ran into issues because I thought differently. Like I could think on the fly and I was good at problem solving, and so sometimes it would seem like I was like 3 or 4 steps ahead when it comes to doing math problems and stuff. So I was talking to him about, that kind of stuff. And he was just starting to realize that he was different. And when I talked to him about it, he realized that, okay, I'm not weird. I'm not, I think that was important. And I got to him just the right time to let him know. It's like, yeah, you're good. You're fine. Even now I try to talk to him about stuff, and I wish I could talk to him more often, but he's busy. He's 21, he's going to school, working full time. The one thing I am happy though for is with this trip is that I talk to my folks more often. Like I talk to my dad, we message each other back and forth all the time. My mom, we message each other back and forth all the time. So like when I was in Canada, like some of those communications falter, right? So like as you get older, you talk to your folks less and less, and sometimes you want to talk to them more. And then, but this trip, they're interested in what I'm doing. So it's kind of cool. Okay, I have no idea if you guys are still chatting or if you guys just gave up on me. We're good. Looks like I'm current on chat. Don't know. Got hearts from Ava. Thank you. How long have we been? Almost an hour? Are you kidding me? Dear God. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm looking at. This is why I have like a forlorn look on my face. Is like it's just raining. Like it's not even misting anymore. This is a full-on rain. Oh, things I want to see. You're just listening. I get that. Some people, I start to ramble at times, and people are just like, "We're just listening to you." There we go. Oh, I guess I can just sit here for a bit. Nice spot. I got my umbrella. I guess I could go out and try to figure out what I'm doing for my day. Oh God, I'm only here for 4 nights, so if I skip today, I'm only here for two full days. Oh, and that's the other thing too, is like with these trips, is like I've been. Mr. Mohawk, looks like the weather here lately. Oh God. Eagle, you're enjoying life. That's important. I am enjoying my life. I like my life, and it's good. So here's the thing. I recorded almost every day that I was in Ho Chi Minh City. I even recorded yesterday during a travel day, which is something I said I wouldn't do. But I wanted to travel. I wanted to get the bus ride here, and I'm glad I did that. And then last night I did the food. But I think I can afford to take a day off for myself. That's the other thing, like I'm on vacation, and I should just be able to enjoy the place. And sometimes I forget that I'm doing that. I just like, it's like, oh, I gotta record, I gotta do something, I gotta always be doing something. Like last night, I got back from, oh God, Steve, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. And that covers not just that coffee, but the next 2. So thank you. Oh God, thank you so much, man. And maybe you're right, rest is important. So yeah, last night, like I said, I did my recording for my trip up. Then I went out to the night market, and it was a street night market. It was so much fun. And I went there because they are busier on the weekends, especially Saturday. So I recorded that. So when I got back to my hotel last night, I just uploaded all the footage from my SD card onto my computer. And I said, I'm going to bed. So I went to bed. It was like 9:30, 10 o'clock. I'm like, okay, getting a good night's sleep. I'll get up early in the morning, have my live stream, everything's good. 2 hours later, I woke up. And I was like, oh, I'm up. I am up now. And So I edited the videos. I got both edited and rendered out and uploaded onto YouTube. And then I ended up, you know, catching up on some of the stuff that I was wanting to watch. And yeah. And I was like, why am I awake? What did I do? And I'm like, I forgot. Last night, on my way back, I got one of these because I hadn't had any coffee yesterday. I was like, oh, I want to have a coffee. Because I just had all this yummy food. And it was like, you know, I had yogurt and I had an avocado ice cream and I had a whole bunch of sugar. Well, for me, there was not a whole lot of sugar in. Like honestly, it was like a quarter cup of yogurt and like a small little scoop of ice cream. It was hardly anything. But yeah, I had like a sugar crash for 2 hours. Then the caffeine kicked in and woke me back up. So yeah, I was up for most of the night. Rusty, Vietnam Central Highlands are awesome. Top tier Vietnam ride in 2016. Really enjoyed Dalat area and the climate. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. No coffee after lunch, please. Yeah, like Sharon. Thumbs up. Have a great day. Thank you. I don't know why I had the coffee last night. I know better than that. I usually have my coffee first thing in the morning and then I don't have anything for the rest of the day. It's usually water. But no, yesterday, no, I had to have coffee. And that's the other thing too, is like when I'm traveling, I don't eat, I don't drink. I have water with me, but I don't have anything else. Just because like when I'm on a bus, I have no idea how long I'm going to be able to, you know, how long it is between bathroom breaks. And as I've gotten older, I'm like, sometimes the mood hits you and you just gotta go, and you gotta go now. And so I'm like, I'd rather just make sure my tank is empty. So, yeah, oh God, dear Lord. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. We've been going for about an hour. We're close enough to it. Well, that was I think a lottery dude trying to sell lottery tickets. Gee, thank you so much. Sean, you're not alone. I know a lot of people have many issues such as domestic, financial, health, mental strain that are afraid of being labeled. You know, your openness has helped too many people. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't get the stigma that people have. Thank you, Maven. I will see you on your next stream. And I'll look forward to your posting for your Hanoi trip. But yeah, I'm going to go wander off. I'm going to sit here and try to decide what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go and have something to eat because I haven't had anything since last night. And it's almost 11 o'clock here. But if you could hit the that thumbs up, the like button on the way out, I would greatly appreciate it. I do post these live as a video after the fact, so if you do hit the like, it does help the algorithm let YouTube know people care. Videos will be coming up. I have everything scheduled for till August 3rd. And that's what I'll do today. I think I will go back to the hotel room and I will start scheduling my Vietnam trip. Something I need to do. So yeah, there, I got something to do. Anyway, thanks everybody for coming in and hanging out and keeping me occupied. I'll see you guys very soon in our next one. Later, everybody. Bye.